Wednesday, October 3rd, and it is almost noon. My kids are at specials. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Stephanie Hargis, and I teach kindergarten, and I try and film like little updates throughout my day about how kindergarten's going and show our lessons and things like that. So if you're new, welcome, and feel free to subscribe so you can see more updates from me. And if you are already a subscriber, thanks for continuing to watch my videos. I so appreciate it. So anyway, I uploaded my beginning of the week video this week, so hopefully you've had a chance to see that. So this is like a continuation because that video was getting too long, and so sometimes I split my week into 2 videos. Sometimes I just do it into 1, depends on how much filming I can get done. So I am going to give you a quick recap of how our morning went. So we did get our new student today. He is so sweet. Oh my goodness, he's a doll. I'm really enjoying him. He's a little boy that's never been in school before, but he's pretty knowledgeable actually. He seems pretty with it, so I think he must have had some schooling at home, which is great to see. So yeah, he came in, so instead of doing like our normal morning meeting, morning message and stuff that we usually do, we actually had like a get to know you game, a team builder activity, so that they could he could hear all their names and get to know a little bit about them. So they shared their names, and then they talked about their favorite toy that they play with at home. So that was kind of a fun thing that we don't normally do, but we decided to do this morning because he doesn't know any of us. So yeah, that was the first thing we did. Oh, they also, when they walked in, they did some puzzles, and I did film a little bit of that, so maybe I'll try and show you a clip of that. And I filmed it mainly for my own documentation, because I have to have documentation for things like social skills that I don't necessarily have paper documentation on. So I film it things like that, and so I might try and include those clips into these videos if I film it for social skills, but I just can't show their faces. I have to be super careful with things like that. But yeah, so I'll include that clip.
Hey, you're very good at this though.
I don't know. I can't see it. That's the brown side. It's the blanket, so it goes down by the blanket. And then after the puzzles, and we did our little activity, then we learned about the letter M today and the sign that goes with it. We did some review of our sight words and our letters. We didn't get to a phonological awareness activity because of the game. It took so long. Sorry, needed a drink. And then I had like a student teacher. She's only in here. She actually is our preschool teacher. She's fabulous, but she's getting her licenses. She's getting her degree as well. So she was in here doing some observing and helping, and these were actually her students from last year, so that was really fun for them and for her. So I had her in here, so our morning has been a little bit different, but good. It was a great morning. Yeah, let's see what else. We did some writing. Oh my word. So you know how in my video from yesterday I talked about their confidence levels? I don't know if some of them like went to bed and woke up feeling like they were good writers, but I got some pretty good writing pieces out of them today, and they were including sight words in their writings, and they were listening to sounds. So something has clicked. You know, I was discouraged yesterday because I felt like they weren't able to write, and today a lot of them, at least maybe it was just the kids I worked with yesterday compared to the kids I worked with today, but the kids I worked with today were like, oh yeah, that's the H. I hear an H in there. I'm like, good, put it down. So I don't know, their writing today was awesome. I was very excited. I had a little boy write the sun is hot. He's like, that is a sight word. I'm like, it is a sight word. So he wrote it down, and then he listened, he heard the S and the N in sun. He's like, oh, this is another sight word. I'm like, it is another sight word. So he used it, and then for hot, he put H and T. I'm like, hey, we got the beginning and the last sound. I am happy. So, and he put together a complete sentence. And this is not a boy who's high. This is one of my lower boys. And I'm like, yes, like success. So, just had to share that moment with you. It was so cute. Like, I love it. I love kindergarten writing. It's adorable. So maybe I'll pull it out so I can show it to you. It just made my heart happy. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. So here's his sun, and the sun is hot. And they even put a period at the end because I talked to him about what a period is today in guided reading. So fun! It just, gosh, just made my day. So I actually might hang this one on his name tag because I'm just so proud of it. And so I try to like switch out their writing on our WOW work board. And because he did such a great job on this one, I think I'll hang it up. And he got to share it with with the class today. So I try and do that. If it's a kid that I work with that day, I try and have them share. So anyway, just sharing my excitement with you guys, I guess. Okay. So that we did writing, then we went out for recess, then they came back in and we did our reading groups. So we reread the book from last time, which was Our Families. This is that repetitive one that I showed you in the video from earlier this week. And then we actually, I subscribed to this program called Reading Simplified. It's a great program if you're interested. It's a lot of learning, and that's where I got like my word building activities. They call it Switch It. So that's where this resource is from if you're curious. But this is called Read It. So we worked on like CVC words. So I would write the like sat. I'd write it on the board, and they would have to say the sounds and then blend it together, and then they would write it. They did great with it. Like, so sat, they would say sat. So they're getting really good with their blending CVC words and stuff. It just makes my teacher heart so happy. Let me just tell you. I wish I would have videoed it. I didn't think about it. So maybe I'll catch it tomorrow, because I do, the way I have my reading group set up is Mondays and Wednesdays I meet with groups, the same group. And Monday we do an activity, and then Tuesday we do a different, so here's how I have it set up. On Mondays I meet with 3 groups and we do an activity, and on Tuesdays I meet with a different 3 groups and we do the same activities. Well, they're guided reading groups, so leveled based on their level. So like Monday and Tuesday we did the word building Switch It, like I showed you in the last video, and then they read that book. They read that book, I mean. And so today and tomorrow I'll meet with the groups again, and they did the read it activity, and they reread the book. So I'll show you tomorrow's videos, and those are I usually have my lower kids on Mondays and Wednesdays, and my higher kids on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And the days that they're not meeting with me, they're meeting with Jewel, and they're doing sight word books and sight word practice. So it's really a great setup. I love the way it's working. They're reading every single day, and I get to see them all, but I won't see them all every day because we don't have time for that. I do have 8 kids who receive extra intervention from our reading interventionist every single day too. So those kids are getting 2 group activities a day. So my low kids who need that extra support are getting 2 groups a day, which is good and needed. And it doesn't seem to burn them out like I was thinking maybe it would, but they seem to do fine with it. Partly because they have like a center in between, which really does help. So anyway, that was my morning, and I had Jewel, they were working on here and is for sight words, because those are the 2, like we have A and for sight words this week as well, but A and they kind of get, here and is are the hard ones. So they did some word activities with that, and she said it's going really well. They read books with that, with those, all 4 of those sight words in it. Yeah, it just works well. You know, it takes them a while to master the words, but like it shocks me. We're reading a book and they're like identifying sight words that we just learned. It's so awesome. It just is great. So I talk so fast, I'm sorry. Anyway, I thought I would share my morning with you. This afternoon is crazy because we have our centers. I have a volunteer coming in, and she's going to do the center drawers with the kids, which will be good because they need that extra support. And then after our centers, normally we have snack and recess, but we have a fire drill this afternoon, and our fire drills are intense because, and I don't know how you guys do fire drills. Let me know how you do your fire drills, because I'm really curious. We're the only school that does this. We walk, it's a mile, probably not quite a mile, but close to a mile, to the bowling alley, down our street, because they don't want us near the building, and they want a place where, especially like if it's cold outside and it's snowing or something, they want us to be in a place where we can wait for parents to come pick them up without being outside in the elements. I get it, but I feel like a mile, it's not quite a mile, I'm exaggerating, but it feels like a mile, and it's longer than a mile to these teeny little legs that they have. So we're hiking all the way down there. And we'll see how it goes. And it's, you know, it's on back alleys. It's not like it's on dangerous roads or anything. But I'll let you know how that goes. I'm a little bit nervous about it, especially since I have a new one today. I'm like, oh, yay, first day of school. Now we get to go on a fire drill field trip. So I think it'll be okay. I'll just have to tell them that's what we're doing. And I wore my walking shoes for that reason. So anyway. That's our afternoon, and then when we get back, it's at 2. We get out of school at 4, so it won't probably take us 2 hours. It'll probably take us a little over an hour to get down there, do what we need to do, and walk back. So when we get back, we'll probably eat our snack and have recess. So, and then I think our day will probably be over. We might have some time for free choice, we'll see. But we won't be doing like a social studies activity today because we're not going to have time. Yeah, so we'll do our leaf book and our leaf tie-dye tomorrow, which will be fun. So stay tuned for that. I will try and video my math groups this afternoon. We are going to do some graph work comparing numbers. So we use these centimeter cubes. They're actually base 10 cubes, and then they have like numbers. They have to put the numbers in order. And so like I'll say pull down a 6 and make 6 with both blue and orange, and they have to make 6. And then we graph them. I need to get the graphs up actually now that I think about it, so I'll get those out. We graph them on these papers. And so then they use words like greater than, less than, which one's greater than, which one's less than, because they've graphed them and it's easy for them to do a comparison. So we'll do that today for our small group time, and then we're going to look at connect the dots, and they're going to talk about how they can connect dots to put numbers in order. So that'll be interesting. We'll see how it goes. So that's our math lesson. So yeah, I think that's all I have to update you on for now. If I think of something, I'll jump back on. Sorry for me ending the video last time in a grumpy mood. It was a really bad night. And I got home and I apologized to my husband because I kind of took it out on him, and things were better. But it was just, I don't know, I was just grouchy. I think I was hungry. So, all right, see you in a little bit. Okay, guys, I got my school pictures in. Check them out. I don't really like my hair in them, but that's okay. It's a pretty good picture. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. It's okay. Well, we just got back from our fire drill, and whew, that was rough. It was a very long way for us to have to walk, and we're kind of slow because we're in kindergarten and we have short little legs, so it took us a while to get back. So it actually took us less than an hour, surprisingly. So we are back. They're at recess. They're going to come in and have snack, and we'll see what we can get done. So it went off without a hitch. We were just slower than the rest of the kids in our building. Hey, happy Thursday! So Thursdays are awesome for me because they are, sorry, I'm getting my closet. They are my Friday, so it makes me happy. I am getting out washable markers. We're going to do a fun, like, fall leaf activity. So what we do is we color, need to think here. We color these coffee filters, and we try and do fall leaf colors, and then we use those colors to, or then after we've colored the coffee filter, wow, I've lost my train of thought. We spray it with water and makes the colors bleed, which then we cut out a leaf shape, and it's really fun because then they look like leaves, and we'll hang them in either in the windows or on our display wall. So I'm just getting out the markers that are washable. Anyway, I am going to show you how I make it in a little bit. I actually got it from the mailbox, I believe is where it came from, the idea. So it wasn't like my idea, but it's a fun one. So we're going to learn about leaves, and we've been talking about why leaves change colors. And so it's just like a little extension activity that's fun and creative for them. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm getting those markers out. Should have plenty, and then that will be our science lesson for today. So I've been planning like a crazy person for next week. Next week is different because we have our fire safety day, and we're going to the fire station. So I'm trying to plan around that. Oh, and we have an astronaut coming to speak with us, which is super exciting, but it's also on fire safety day. So it's just a crazy day. So anyway, I'm planning out my week. Sorry, I'm sniffling. Trying to see how it's going to look and make it work. And yeah. So I think we're going to try Kahoot on Monday, which maybe I'll film a little bit of that. So if you don't know what Kahoot is kind of like one of those game shows that you watch on TV where you plug in the answer. Kind of like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but kid style. So, and everybody's participating and answering the question. And it's just a great way to review. So our math test is next week. So we're going to do Kahoot to practice our math skills. And then, oh, I totally forgot to film during my guided reading group today. I'm so sorry, you guys. Let's see. Next week, I've shown you the centers we're doing for math. And actually, we won't be using them next week because I don't... Oh, yes, we will. Never mind. Ignore what I just said. We will be using them. We just won't have them twice. We'll only have them 2 times total. So, okay. So then we're going to do a lot of fire safety stuff. So my aide is making copies for that. I'm going to introduce a new sight word book. She's making copies for that because I have the books, and then I get to send home like a black and white version of it, which is really cool because then they can take them home and read them at home and continue practicing their sight words and their reading skills. So my morning has been pretty easy because it's Thursday, and remember Thursday mornings we have a lot of specials. So I have art, or I have library, and then I have art, and then I have my kids for an hour in the morning, and then we go to lunch, and then they go to PE and music, and then I get them for another hour and a half or so, then they go to recess, and then I get them for 2 hours approximately, a little over 2, actually like an hour and 45 minutes. So it's really pretty easy. My Thursdays are. Like I said, it makes the rest of the days kind of longer, and I don't get a play until Thursday, which stinks. But that's life. That's just how it's set up, and I just deal with it. So I am going to finish planning. I need to write out my aide's lesson plans so that she has her plans ready, so she knows what I'm going to have her do this week, or next week. And then I need to set out Osmo's, and then I have my kids' for math centers for today, so I might just go ahead and do that so I know that I have that's out and ready. So that setup, I use the same iPads that they use for like their math iPads. So I just have to take them out of their case every day, every time I do it. And then I set them up like this on this table, and they work in partners, which it can be pretty crowded, but I only have 3. I need to get more. Once I get more, then they can each do their own. So it is what it is. It's just how I have it set up. So now I'm just getting activities laid out for next week and making sure that I have them in my drawers so that I know when we're going to use them. So that's what I'm doing now. We're doing 2 different math games next week. So when I'm giving the test in small groups, we're going to take 2 days to do our test. Jewel, my aide, she is going to use her center time to play a game with them, so they kind of get that like mental break, and so they're not burnt out. So the first game she's going to play is called Bump. So they roll 2 dice and add the numbers, and they are going to put a cube on the number that it adds up to. And so if they roll an 8, they put a cube there. If someone else rolls an 8 and they already have, the other friend has one, they can bump it off. And then if they roll an 8 and then they roll an 8 again, they can stack 2, and that means that their spot is frozen and they can't be bumped off. So that's going to be a fun game. And then they're going to do make, shake 5, spill 5, count 5, where they have double-sided counters, and they take 5, they shake them, they dump them, and then they color in how many reds and how many yellows they have. So if they have 3 reds, they do 3 plus 2 equals 5. So we're going to do those 2 games. So I'm just getting those activities out so that they can have those done. So this is what my plan book looks like. So when I plan, I just write a quick overview. So like I would do 2-1, find numbers 1 to 10, neighborhood scene. And then I will do like what Jewel's lessons are. So Jewel's going to do teacher page 104 through 105. And then she'll do student page. Oops. 43 through 44. And that should take her the whole time. Sometimes I do extra activities if I don't think it's going to take a while, but it definitely will take her a while. And then I will do teacher page 106 through 107. I don't have to look through that. So that's just how I plan. It's a brief overview of how I do it. So this is what I do for Jewel, my aide, her lesson plan for the week. So I give her, like, these are our reading group plans. So this is like the things that I have her do. On Monday, she repeats with the second group. On Wednesday, and usually we repeat, but we're going to the fire station that day. And then for math, these are her math group assignments, and usually they're more detailed, but the directions are all on the top of the game, so they're pretty self-explanatory. We won't have small groups on Monday because we're doing Kahoot as a whole group for that day, and then these are the plans for the rest of the week. So pretty simple, but it's enough information that she knows what I want from her, so I don't have to like quickly tell her what the directions are before her lesson starts. So also I have like drawers for her to keep her stuff in. So I go through those and I clean out the ones from this week, and I put like the new books that we're reading and the new activities that we're doing along with her lesson plans in drawers. So she has daily drawers like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then her lesson plan day just she's moved from different things. So hopefully you can see that. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, she's got all the drawers. And it looks like she'll need to go through her Thursday drawer because I don't know what she needs in there still. So it works really great. I love how it's set up, and it's not a problem for her. It seems to be working smoothly. So yeah, that's how I organize for her. All right, it's the end of the day. You can tell that it's been one of those days where I had duty, or not, I say duty, but I mean I was on playground duty this afternoon, and so it was very windy. The wind has really gotten bad, actually. I think there's a storm blowing in. It is extremely windy, like scary windy. So I'm just like watching the sky get dark out there, which we need rain. So that's a good thing. One of my students runs by. So we did our leaf activity. It actually, I mean, went pretty well. Some of them, it was like pulling teeth to get them to color. It was like, come on, just scribble. And some of them just did the same exact spot over and over again. But I'll give you a brief like look at the ones that are done, and then we're gonna punch them out with our die cutting machine, and because we're gonna do a couple different activities. So we'll have just our little leaves, and those will hang in the window. And then, this isn't, by the way, there's a name on here, but it's not a student that I have. It's an old one that I found in the cupboard that somebody had written on and then never got used. So we'll put on black paper, and then we're going to do like a writing activity at the bottom, something about fall or leaves. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet, but that way we can use both pieces. So let me show you their filters. Really cute. I'm really happy. It's so interesting to me because the ones that you think aren't going to turn out the best, like they are the greatest ones on the table. Like I'm like, what the world? Like this one. Oh my gosh, this is a kid. This is my one boy who's super low. Isn't that awesome? It turned out so cute. So like that one turned out really well. Here's another one that I thought would turn out where'd it go? Terrible. And it's really pretty. This is the kid that I couldn't even get to color it. And it turned out really cute. I really like that one too. This is my daughter's. She obviously loves purple. So it's pretty. I like him. So we're gonna turn him. Oh my gosh, my hair is something else today. I just need to put it in a ponytail. We're gonna put him in. I'm gonna stack them up, and we'll turn them into something next week. And it's gonna be really fun. So I think I'm done. I don't think I need to come in over the weekend, which is wonderful. I'm going to do a quick scrub down of my table, I guess, before I go, because we did that activity and I got ink all over it, so don't mind me. Oh no. So I'm just going to wipe my table off, and then I can pick my stools up. and put my stools on my table, and so that the custodian can go ahead and put our vacuum under my table. So that's what I'm doing. But I'm gonna go pick up my children from Girl Scouts and call it a week. I don't think I'll need to come in tomorrow. I will probably try and do a little bit of filming over the weekend, just so you can see. Wow, look how dirty that table was. That's nasty. I don't know when the last time that table was washed. Get my counter too, so the custodian doesn't have to do it. I know this is going to be dirty too. Nasty. So, anyway, so I'm going to call it a day, and I will try and jump on here on tomorrow. So, see you later.
Hey guys, it's fall.
So, fall is officially here. I am in my scarf, and I'm still cold. I have a fire going in my fireplace, and it's chilly today. It's actually Sunday, but I didn't get a chance to film yesterday or Friday because I just didn't do anything school related. I did go shopping yesterday, so I'll show you some of the things that I got for my classroom. I didn't get much. I got these cute little knockoff Lego guys from the Dollar Tree. So this one has a military and a police officer in there. This one has a doctor and a girl. And this one has a fireman and a construction worker. So,
Can I play with them?
not for my classroom. So those are going to my classroom, and so they have some little guys to play with in the Legos that I got. And then this week we have homecoming, so the elementary gets to participate in homecoming week. So I picked up some pajamas for me and some pajamas for the girls. Tomorrow's pajama day. So I'll show you their pajamas that they picked out. So these are the ones Addie picked out. These cute little cheetah ones, are pink. And then she got some really cute slippers too from Target. The pajamas were from Sam's Club. Couldn't think of it. My girls have not made their beds today. That's okay. And then this is the one that Cora got. These are little unicorn ones with diamonds. And both of them come with a set for their American Girl dolls. So, and then these are the slippers that Cora got to go with them. And I wouldn't have, I normally don't buy like things just for homecoming week, but they actually needed it. So I was like, why not? They've outgrown their slippers. Let's get them some new ones. And their pajamas, so let's get them some new ones. So, and then Tuesday's twin day, and so they're going to be twins together. So they got these cute little penguin outfits with these leggings. So they were a nice cheap price, and then we'll probably do something cute with her hair. Wednesday's character day, so they're going to dress up like a character, and Thursday is our blue and gold day for our school colors. What?
I have a bottle for my weasel brat and a little butterfly.
Cute. Oh, here's Addie's slippers. Show your slippers. Aren't those awesome? They're so sparkly. And they're warm. So that's what they'll be doing this week. On Monday, I did get some jammies for me too, because I normally sleep in shorts and a t-shirt, and I'm not going to wear shorts and a t-shirt to school. So I got these cute pants from Walmart. I actually got these from Sam's Club too. I don't know if I'm going to take them back or not. I wasn't sure which ones they were going to fit, but I probably will wear the ones that I got from Walmart because I like it. And this is the shirt that I got. I just love the shirt. Can you wait just a minute, please? So here's the shirt that I got. It's a snuggle, and it is so soft and comfortable. I love it. So I'm going to wear that with my pants, or with those new pants I showed you. And then these are the little slippers that I bought because I needed new slippers too. And they are adorable. They get like a berry reddish color and then some like sparkles in it. And it's so pretty. My husband even likes them. So that's saying a lot. So I'm just going to end the video here, and I will catch you guys tomorrow at school. I don't really have much else to talk about, and I thought I was going to do a little bit of vlogging, but decided not to do any schoolwork over the weekend because I didn't really need to. And I wanted to just enjoy my girls and my time off, so we did. And I will see you in the next video.